Hey guys, my name is Sasha and I'm going to show you in this tutorial in this video basically how you can set up private 5 versus 5 matches on a dedicated server with eBot for free. For that we need the free game hosting.eu website. On this website you can they offer servers for free. So we're gonna have website on home. So basically this website here, and we're gonna the CSGO logo where you can start up a server with everything you need here. So hostname, max clients. I advise to have you more than 10. A password for joining. Well, let's leave that open for now. That can be left alone because 5v5s are always MR15. Config should be ESL 515. And well, select whatever you map you want to play. And you need, of course, an Archon password. Something like this, for example. So let's start the game server. Um, I think I clicked it. Not sure. Yeah, I clicked it. What you can do is basically, if you want, you can add the server to your favorites here. Add this address. So you can see if it shows up in the list. Ah, there it is. If it shows up in the list, you know it's ready. So you can basically also just use this comment here. Oh, you see, now it's all ready, and we are going on the server. For that, we just can click this here. It will start the game and automatically join, or you can just copy this, paste it in the console in CSGO and connect that way. Or you can just put it in the favorites as I did and join that way as well. Now that we have the server up and running, we need the console. Okay, the mouse button is again fucked up. It's changing the button all the time. We can use the comment from before. So just connect and the IP of the server. And we should happily connect on the server. I didn't set a password because it was actually bugging. I tried to record it with the password, but it was bugging for some reason, so I'm just doing it that way for now. At least it works that way. So, now that we're in the server, that's already a good thing. You can set the password of the server afterwards. Remember that Archon password you set? The Archon can be used to change anything on the server. So we open the console again and we get ourselves some Archon access. Archon password, and just type in whatever you set as the Archon password. Now we can use the convar sv password Archon sv password to set a password. But it seems not to be working, I think. Right? No, it's not working. So whatever. Just keep the IP to yourself then, so no one can join. Anyway, we're in the server now. Now what we need is eBot, right? So we're just going to Google for eBot, going to the official page, and if you didn't register here yet, if you don't have an account, you have to do that. So you go on create a new account, username, password, and all that stuff. You can do it yourself. Then you have to log in with your account. It's kind of bugging right now. Now you need to log in with your account. And the first thing we want to do is server management. You can have up to 2 servers here, but because your server IP is always changing anyway, just go to add game server. You can paste the IP. Initial server name is not that important, so I don't know, game server, anything. This needs to be set so you can use the admin controls from eBot, and just leave this blank. freegamehosting.eu doesn't allow GoTV anyway. So create server, and there we have it. We have the game server with our IP. Now we go over to create a match. Now it's getting interesting. Now we can set both teams. You can either use the given names. You know, there's a lot of amateur teams or just fun teams. Well, anything. You can just take whatever you want, or you just write your own team. You can also set a flag. I'm going for Germany, and for the other team, let's just take one out of these. Forgotten soldiers. Yeah, well, that sounds good. Rules is the config which is going to be used. As I mentioned before, or also as in the example here to the right, just type in ESL 515. That's a standard ESL config which we will always use for any 5v5. Password, as we do not have any, just leave this blank. We have already set MR15, so this also should be MR15. This should be unchecked, because if you do check this, the match will not be finished if someone reaches 16 points. If you check this, that means all 30 rounds will be played. So if someone is going to win 16-0, it doesn't matter. All the other rounds until the 13th round will still be played. So just leave this unchecked. You can check if you want a knife round to decide for the winner on which sides, either CT or T, he wants to begin. Overtime can be used, obviously. I think the official standard is actually 10,000 start money. Yeah. I've been kicked for inactivity, that's kinda crappy now. Let's reconnect. I haven't been doing anything on the server, so I got kicked. But it's still up and working. So let's get back here. So what I've seen from official pro matches, usually they work with 10,000 start money. You can either MR5 or MR3, so it doesn't really matter. As we wanted the Mirage, we also pick here the Mirage and pick the server we just created here. You can also set which team begins on which side. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because you have the knife round anyway. But once you've filled out all that stuff here, you can create the match, and then you go to your matches, or in this case, my matches. Here you see all matches that are currently up and running. And yes, you can even create multiple matches. But you cannot have multiple servers on that website, so not that important. Click on show. That was a fail. Click on show. What the fuck? Okay, not on show. Just click here on this thing itself and press start. It will start the match and load the map. So, as you see, the random decider decided that Invincible will be starting as T-side. Now we're currently in the warm-up. If you refresh this page here with F5 or refresh, you can see it's currently the warm-up knife. So nothing is going on actually, it's just a warm-up. You can run around and kill each other as long as you want. Nothing happening yet. Oh, and yes, of course, because you are using eBot, you have all the eBot comments. You can type in ready. When you're ready, it says, for example, Invincible is now ready, or you can type unready, and all that stuff that eBot is actually allowing. Once it's actually now not very easy to demonstrate as I'm alone on the server. Once both teams would oh, and yes, one thing I don't want to forget, you have to add Archon. Let's type status first, and then Archon host name. You need to have, or it's actually adding it automatically. It's actually adding by free gaming hosting automatically, so that's not a problem. So once both teams would press ready, the countdown would start like from 10 to 0, and the knife would start. You can also manually start the knife if you want from this interface. Just click on start knife and the knife starts. The weapons are not removed, you have to throw them away yourselves, and you can buy here decoy and Kevlar for your knife round.
Be safe. Let's go, my friends.
And as you see, it's 1 hour round time, so now would be the knife round where everyone would be slaughtering here, either on A or mid, doesn't matter. So you can refresh this page again. It says knife round, so you know where you are right now. Let's just end the knife because I do not have anyone to kill. Let's refresh this page again. Now it's the warm-up on the first side. That's the last warm-up. Now you have to write ready again. And if both teams write ready, the warm-up will be ended, or can be again ended manually through eBot. So let's end warm-up. It executes the ESL config which you set, and now the match is actually beginning. So now everyone would be ready on the server and you would start your match.
I'm throwing smoke. Planting. Bomb has been planted.
Let's go to here again. If you refresh the page again, you can actually stop the game and get back to the warm-up, or you can pause the game manually. But of course, you can also pause as a player. For example, someone timed out, you can type pause, and the game will be paused on the next freeze time.
Terrorists win.
So it's now paused. In order to unpause the game, both teams have to write unpause, but I guess you know that. You can also manually unpause by this, and it's going to be live again. And there we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're on it again, and the match is continuing. Once your match is done, or if you want just to abort the match, I guess, or stop it, you just press stop. Or if it's finished, it will stop automatically. But if you want to prematurely stop it, you just press stop. Match stopped by admin. I'm gonna refresh that page again. You can delete the match, so as if nothing happens, or you can restart and reset everything. I'm just gonna delete it, and now eBot is again out of function. eBot is now not active anymore in the server. And there you have it. 3 dedicated servers, which are, by the way, as you can see there, 128 tick. 3 dedicated servers, which you can use to have your own PCWs, I guess. Even with eBot, with eBot, it's just very useful. You can just manage the match, and with eBot you will have all the interesting stats, knife round management. You can even have backups, right? I didn't show you that, but I guess it's very easy to figure out here. You can use backups, and just in general, very useful. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it's also very useful to you. And I wish you a nice day and good luck, have fun.